had an early lead at the start of the counting in an election with pockets of violence that killed at least 15 people. The Electoral Commission estimates that the turnout was more than 70%. The voters hope the vote will restore the nation's image as one of Africa's more stable democracies after tribal violence killed more than 1,200 people when the result of the 2007 vote was disputed by rivals. For the latest in Kenya, we cross to our reporter Sarah Kimani. Sarah, give us an update on the vote counting so far.
Good morning, Nana. Vote counting is still continuing and provisional results are still streaming in at the National Tally Center here in Nairobi. As it stands now, just about results from 8,000 polling stations have come in, and we have about 3,400 polling stations. Uhuru Kenyatta is leading Raila Odinga with a margin of votes, but that is very provisional because, as I said, out of the 33,400 polling stations, only 8,300 have sent in their results. So it's still too early in the day to say whether these numbers are going to change or whether we are going to see them continue in this fashion.
So, any idea when we can expect results to be finished counting?
Well, the Electoral Commission had said that within 48 hours of polls closing, which was now we're talking about almost 18 hours since they closed, they were saying that, 24 hours since they closed, they were saying they will be able to start giving us information. And so they're saying probably by midday today, then we should have a rough idea of who will be president-elect. But they're also saying even then, until clerks and returning officers from all those areas, far-flung areas in the country, bring their results physically to Nairobi, then they still will not be able to announce who the winner is.
Sarah, what led to the killing of around about 15 people during yesterday's polls?
Sorry, please take that again.
Let's just talk about the killing of 15 people yesterday. What was the cause of these deaths?
Well, most of the violence happened in Coast Province, and it happened even before elections, even before polls opened, and it is believed to have been carried out by a group called the Mombasa Republican Council, who attacked police officers and electoral officials as they were taking electoral material to the various polling stations. And the reason they may have done that is because from the beginning they had said that they were planning to boycott elections, and there are a secessionist group that has been opposed to elections and is trying to say that they want to secede from the Coast Province of Kenya. The rest of Kenya, they belong to the Inter-Coast Province of Kenya.
All right, and then just a final question, Sarah, before we let you go. What can be expected if Uhuru Kenyatta wins? I mean, he faces charges of crimes against humanity at the International Criminal Court related to the violence 5 years ago. Well,
if he wins in the first round, then he gets to be sworn in the next few weeks, and he continues with the business of running the government, and probably then he will have to decide whether he will attend his first hearing at the International Criminal Court on April 11th. But if then there is a runoff between him and Odinga, then on the first day that his case should start hearings at the International Criminal Court, that is on April the 11th, the country should be expecting to go for the second round of voting. But like we said, it's still too early in the day to know whether this will actually happen or whether the election ends on the first round.
All right, Sarah Kimani coming to us live from Nairobi. We'll cross to her again for any of the latest